everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome to Lunchtime Live. I'm Pia from Stitches and Scraps, and this is episode 60. For those of you who are new here, Lunchtime Live is basically like my video newsletter. So first I'm going to show you some things that are new at Stitches and Scraps, you know, what I've been working on, the new patterns, that kind of thing. And then we'll finish up with a quick demo of a knit or crochet technique or something cool. Today's demo, we're going to do twisted single crochet, which is like crab stitch, which I demoed last week, except that it's worked forward. So the end result is very similar. If you need a situation where you need to work forward instead of backwards, some people like twisted single crochet better than crab stitch. So that is today's demo. Again, for those of you who are new, and I put this in the comments too, any of the things that I talk about in this video, if you want to see the links, like if I talk about a pattern and you want to see the actual pattern, go into the description on the video and you'll see one link to a blog post. In that blog post, it has the list of everything I'm planning to talk about today. So all of those links are there. Today in the description, I added one other link because I wanted to make it easy for you to get to. But normally, just go into that one link and you'll see everything I'm talking about. So it's all in one place. So let's get started with what's new on the blog this week. This week's new pattern was the next section of the mystery, sorry, it's a long one, Mosaic Sampler Blanket Mystery Knit Along. And the next section, the section that was new this week, is this one, which I call Dottie Diamonds. I'll show you a close-up of it here. Whoop, it's getting away from me. All right, here we go. So I called it Dottie Diamonds because it's got these striped diamonds and then the spaces in between make polka dotted diamonds. So I just called it Dottie Diamonds, and this is the next section. So this was section 1, section 2, section 3 of the Mosaic Sampler Blanket Mystery Knit Along. If you have not yet started knitting along with us, there's plenty of time to join in. I'm leaving lots of space between sections. Also, make sure to go onto the Knit Along main post and register for the giveaway, enter the giveaway, because Lion Brand is giving away Lion Brand is giving away 6 skeins of the same yarn that I'm using to make my actual blanket, which is this Lion Brand Basic Stitch Anti-Pilling yarn. So you can choose your colors, and you could get enough. The 6 skeins they're giving away is enough to make the baby size blanket. So be sure to go on there and enter the giveaway. You can choose your colors from whatever they have available on the site at the time. So, you know, obviously if a color's out of stock, you can't get that one. But they do have a wide range of colors. So go on there and check it out, enter the giveaway, and join in the knit along if you are interested in making a mosaic knit blanket. Okay, so the next thing that I posted this week was a review of a planner from Craftic. Now I'm going to be straight with you guys, I don't use planners. I'm not a paper person, right? So when she asked me to review it, I'm like, I'll review it, you know, objectively for my followers who do like paper and who do like, you know, planners and stuff, but I don't personally use that kind of thing, right? Except I'm looking at this and I actually like some of the pages in there that I could actually see using. For me, it would be the project pages, the ones that walk you through materials, and they have separate spaces for graphing and stuff like that, and for notes, and they walk you through inventory and stash and all that. There's a whole project section. And I could actually see making myself a little project notebook for larger projects, like for this blanket. And that's coming from someone who's not a paper person. The rest of the planner, though, it's really cool compared to most of the planners I've seen. It's very versatile, so you can print out all the pages that you want and as many as you want. So you don't want to do the annual pages, great, just print out the weeklies, you know, and you can print out, you can start when you want, you can end when you want. It's made to fit into the smaller, the A5 size planners. So you print it out on regular paper and then you crop all the pages and you punch the pages and put them in the planner. You can, if you don't want to go through all that, you can just leave them as full-size pages and put them in a regular, like, 3-ring binder. But that is that full review. If you want to see all the pages that are available and everything, that is up on the site this week. So check that out. Honestly, coming from someone who doesn't use that kind of thing, I still think it's really cool, and I might actually use some of the pages myself. That is the Craftic planner. And let's see, what else? Oh, I gotta tell you about the bundles. If you follow me on anything, any of my social media, or if you're on the newsletter, you've heard about these bundles. They're only good through the 27th, which is tomorrow. So you only have a day and a half left to get these. But they are the Head Start for the holidays, Knit for Me and Crochet for Me bundles. I wanted to show you my patterns that are in the bundles. So this one, okay, those of you who know me, you know one of my little dirty secrets is that I don't necessarily always weave in my ends before taking pictures, especially if I'm in a hurry. So I haven't woven the ends in yet on this one. I just tucked them under for the picture. I did start, but I didn't finish. But this is a cabled table runner. So of course I called it a cable runner. So let me zoom in so you can see it up close, and I want to tell you more about it. Okay. So this is my pattern in the Crochet for Me pattern collection. And I just used some stash yarn. It's 3 separate panels of cables, but these 2 cables are the same, like it's a 2-row repeat. It's the same cable every single time. So I even made it a special stitch in the pattern so that it just says, you know, work the edge cable, because it just keeps repeating. And then this repeats, you know, that's the repeat right there. So actually, I think I made the repeat start in the middle, so like that's the repeat. But it's a really surprisingly quick pattern to memorize. So, and it's actually not too hard to make either. The cables are pretty simple. I think the hardest part is the first row where you get it set up, because if you get everything set up in the right spot, then after that it's just moving the cables around, and that's easy peasy. Also with the colors, I didn't say in the pattern like change colors here, change colors here. This for me was just a scrap project, and you can change colors anywhere you want. So I did kind of this reversed, like the brown is the center, and then on both sides I go dark blue and then light blue and then dark blue, and that worked out really pretty for me on my table and with my decor. But you can totally use it on any you know, with any colors and any number of color changes that you want to. So that is the cable runner. And then the other pattern I have, this is for the Knit for Me bundle. And this one is, I'm sure you guys have seen cowls like this before. I just want to unfold it. This is a buttoned cowl that I called the Phoebe Cowl. And this again was sort of a scrap project. I took some leftover yarns that I had from another project. It does use like a full skein of each, so it's not really a scrap project. But it's 3 different colors. It's actually a dark pink, a light pink, and a cream color all held together. And it's a really simple pattern of just knits and purls, works up super fast, and it's so chunky. I'm gonna try it on for you guys and just hope that I don't get too much makeup on it. It's what I do is I fold down, because I want to show you how to wear it a little bit. I fold down the edge around my neck like that, so that it's, you know, it fits really nicely. And I'm actually going to fold it all the way just to get it on and then adjust it, because I don't want to get makeup on it. Okay, there we go. So that's how it fits, and then you can adjust, you know, you can fold it out, you can fold it in. So here, if I fold it out, you can see what that looks like. There, kind of the flap goes down like that. But it's a really comfy cowl, and I'm not showing it to its ideal right now because I'm trying to do it on camera. But it's really comfy, and you can wear it a bunch of different ways, and I have several of the pictures of how to wear it, and even in the pattern there's instructions on how to wear it and how to fold it different ways. So that is the Phoebe Cowl. So these bundles, the way it works, and I'm going to be totally straight with you guys on how I get paid on this, okay? I submit the patterns to the bundle, right? The bundle is run by a different designer. It's run by Underground Crafter, which is Marie Segaris, and Hooked for Life, which is Mary Beth Temple. So they're the organizers, right? They put together this bundle, and then we all try to sell the bundle, right? If you buy through my affiliate link, I get paid. If you buy through any other link, I don't. So if you want the bundle and you're willing to buy through my affiliate link, that would be awesome. And I have that in the description on this video separate, just so that you can get there easily. Hi Beth, how are you? Good to see you. So we've already sold a bunch already. This is a really popular bundle. There are a little bit over 60 patterns, I want to say, total between the two bundles. I don't remember exactly. I think it's 35 and 25 or something like that between crochet and knit. You can buy just the crochet bundle. You can buy just the knit bundle. You do get a discount if you buy both bundles. And whether you buy one or both, if you email me afterwards and tell me which of my patterns that you want from my Ravelry store, you can get a bonus pattern from me too. I think I said if you buy both bundles, you can get 3 bonus patterns from me. So check that out. That information is in the link too. It's just a little extra bonus offer from me. That information's at the link in this video too, and you can check out both bundles and see if you like them. So after tomorrow, they'll be gone. So make sure that you get in there today or tomorrow if you're interested, and that is my pitch on the bundles. And those patterns, you know, the bundle will not be available again. As a collection, it won't be available. Some of the patterns will be available separately, but if you were to buy them separately, it would be, you know, I think 3 times as expensive or twice as expensive, something like that. They calculated it for us based on what people would charge for the individual patterns. And some of them won't be available at all. So definitely check it out and see if you like the patterns. Okay. So let's see. Oh, and you also, I don't know if I said it, you get a discount if you buy both bundles together. So that is it for the bundles. Let me tell you what's coming up for next week. I have written a roundup, a collection again of this time of cat and dog patterns. I was trying to do all pets, but I couldn't find a lot of patterns for other pets that I had permission to share the photos. So I ended up making it just cats and dogs, which I think is okay because there's a lot of fun patterns there for cats and dogs too. So if you have pets, or if you know someone who does, a lot of these make great gifts for pet parents. So if you know someone who has pets, check that out, and there's some great patterns there. Oh, sorry, I haven't posted that yet. That's coming up. It's going to come out on Monday. So check that out on Monday. And then next week also, I have the pattern for the Halloween crochet along over at Crochet Along Central. So that one's coming up as well. Be sure to check that out. And I've got the link to the Halloween crochet along, which is just starting. So check out the crochet along to see all the other patterns that are in it as well. Okay, I've been talking too long. Let's jump over to the demo if nobody has any questions. I was going to show you guys how to do twisted single crochet. So this is reverse single crochet. This is crab stitch. We did it last week, right? So on this side, I'm going to show you twisted single crochet. And crab stitch was worked backwards, from left to right if you're right-handed. Twisted single crochet is worked forwards. So I'm going to join this here, okay? And now I'm going to do a twisted single crochet. And it's called twisted because you twist it. Literally, that's all there is to it. So you pull up your loop, okay? And then you're going to twist your hook around before you yarn over and pull through too. That's it. That's the whole trick. Let me show you that again. Insert your hook and pull up a loop like you normally would, okay? Twist your hook around, yarn over, and pull through both. Okay, do you see how that twist gives you that little vertical bar there? It's taking the legs of your stitch and twisting them up into one little cord, which gives you a very similar look to that. You know, I should be doing it on the other side. I'm on the wrong side right now. Let's start that again, because I want to be able to show you at the end the difference between them. So, get my chain to start this, right? Okay, insert my hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, okay? And I pull them up a little bit big because I want them a little bit loose when I try to pull through. Twist the hook. Now notice I'm pointing it towards me, down and around. You want to get a full twist into your hook. Okay, let me show you that twist again. So you point it forwards, down and around. Okay, yarn over and pull through. Again, insert your hook and pull up a loop, twist it, yarn over and pull through. I'll do one more slowly and then I'll just finish the row so I can show you guys. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. Okay, twist towards you and around. Okay, yarn over and pull through. Now let me do a couple really fast so you can see how it goes when you're in a rhythm. Now notice this motion here where I'm here, I pull up slightly. Right before I start the twist, I pull up just a little bit. It gives me that little bit of extra height to make it not so tight on the edging here. Okay, so there we go. I have now done a twisted single crochet in each of the stitches. So I want you to see the difference. This one is a little puffier than the crab stitch. You see that? It's just slightly puffier. I believe it also leans in the opposite direction. So this one is leaning, it goes from the bottom, it goes from the right to the left, right? So it's leaning in this direction, that direction. Now if I show you the crab stitch, notice that the crab stitch is actually leaning the opposite direction. So it's leaning in the direction of work. Your twisted single crochet goes forward, your crab stitch goes backwards. So that's the main difference. But when would you use this? Well, if you're on a pattern and you end on the right side of the pattern and you don't want to turn and put your edging on the wrong side, you can use crab stitch because that goes backwards, right? You don't have to turn. But if you end on the wrong side of your pattern and you want to turn your yarn before starting, or you want to turn your work before starting your edge, you can go forward, right? And then you can do the twisted single crochet. You can also just use whichever one is easier for you, whichever one you prefer. They're both so similar on the way the edging looks that really I'll use them interchangeably. I think, honestly, I would prefer to use twisted single crochet more often, but I actually use crab stitch more often because people are more familiar with it and more likely to make a pattern with crab stitch than if I introduce something new like this. You can do twisted single crochet as a surface stitch, just like we did with the crab stitch. I haven't actually tried it before, so let's try it and see if I'm right. So let's put a line of twisted single crochet around these posts right here, okay? So I'm going to pull up my loop right here, okay? Yeah, that doesn't work. Right there. There we go. Okay, pull up a loop. I think I want the yarn on top. That's the problem. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my loop like this. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to work around this post and I'm going to do a single crochet, right? But I'm going to twist it before I pull through. Okay, and then I work around this post, pull up a loop, twist it, and then pull through. Okay. Let's do a few more like that, and then you can see the little ridge that's formed. Now I also want to see what happens if we twist the other way. So I want to show you that too. So I'm going to do a regular single crochet in the middle here. So we have a comparison break. And then I'm going to pull this up, and let's say I twist this way. So I've twisted back away from me and around, okay? And if I'm not mistaken, that's going to make the stitch lay a little differently. So let's see how that works. Again, this is, now we're getting into areas of things I haven't tried, so I could be totally wrong. But it's always fun to experiment, right? There's no wrong in crochet, just experiment. Okay, so interesting. So it actually makes it slope the other direction. Do you see that? And it makes it a much flatter stitch. So this is twisted single crochet twisted the wrong way, but I prefer this. This is twisted single crochet twisted this way, where you twist the hook towards you and around. And that creates this nice little ridge. So you can make ridges sorry, lost power for a second there. You can make ridges in the middle of your work. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear me still, but my computer lost power. So hopefully you can still hear me. But anyway, I was nearly done. You can make ridges in the middle of your work. You can make an edging like this. It's just as versatile as the crab stitch, but it works in the opposite direction. So that is twisted single crochet. Let me see if I can get back up here. There we go. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. Beth, are you still here? Can you tell me if you're seeing me? I'm looking at the video. Okay, yeah, it looks like you guys are still seeing me. Oh, good. Okay. Sorry about that. My power just dropped out for some reason, and I don't know why, but I'm all done anyway, so it was good timing. And it was good to see all of you again, and I'm going to wrap things up here and say have a happy weekend. Hi. You show up as Life and Yarn Tangled, so I'm not sure who it is, but hello! And actually, I'm just leaving, but you can watch the recap at the link in the description. And I will talk to you guys next week, and hopefully have some fun news for you next week with another new project coming up. Hi, Cindy. Okay, bye.